Thanks for watching tonight. I'm Dave Spencer. Neighbors in Muskegon Heights coming together to enjoy a Saturday for the first ever Community Safety Day, an event put on by the police department. Fox 17's Dana Chiklis reports on the positive impact this could have in an area trying to shed a violent image. Now to a traumatic story we've been staying with on each twist and turn. A triple murder and apparent suicide that's left a community in shock. The body of Charles Oppenir found Wednesday. And then the next night, police find the body of his girlfriend, Brooke Slocum, in the trunk of his car. She was 8 months pregnant. All right, thanks, Rick.
Thanks.
See you soon. Tonight, the Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Department is offering a reward to catch the suspects responsible for vandalizing 2 West Michigan high schools. Last week, sheriff deputies were called to the Comstock High School. There's something there for everyone, including you, Rick, who were out there with your tricycle. What'd you bring?
It was a tricycle.
Okay.
Yeah, it turns out it's for motorcycles.
Yeah.
Well,
who would have known?
Yeah, I had that little flag, the orange flag
Right.
on the back and the bell. It didn't work out too well.
But seriously, you were out there and great reception, right?
Yeah, it was terrific. We had a great time, and they're going to have record turnout because of the weather we had yesterday and today, and even tomorrow's looking pretty nice.
You could call it a tug of war of sorts, except this involves 25 people on one end and a 200,000-pound jet on the other. Fox 17's Josh Sidorowicz takes us to Gerald R. Ford International Airport as it opened up part of its runway to visitors today, not only to celebrate 50 years, but also to raise money for a great cause. They always say there's something in that recipe.
It's so good, but
Keeps
I wonder,
you
has
back.
she been eating chicken all those years?
Probably not.
KFC?
Yeah, probably not. She didn't look like it, at
Is she
least.
tired of it yet? I know, that's a long time. Good for her.
Well, here's a story that might make you feel old.
Nintendo's iconic hand.
And Dave, I'll be up early to watch the British Open. I'm sure you'll be up early to watch the
Oh,
Tour
of
de
course.
France.
Yeah, I'll be riding my bike along with them, as I always do for every stage. But getting back to baseball for a second, so they have to play a lot of doubleheaders. Does that mean that, just to make up the games that were rained out and otherwise? Is that going to be a trend we see going
Yeah,
forward?
they've got another one or two doubleheaders coming up.
Back here in West Michigan, police are investigating a shooting that happened earlier this morning. Grand Rapids police say a man was shot 3 times in the shoulder, in his leg, and backside. Then he walked to the ER. Police tell us they believe the shooting happened near the 1000 block of Bemis Street just after 1:30 in the morning. The victim isn't cooperating well with investigators, and no one's been arrested yet. Police in Battle Creek are searching for an armed robber tonight and hope that you might have information for them. That robbery happened just last night after 9 in the Arbors apartments. The victim said she was walking on the trails home from a store when a man approached her with a gun. She told police he took her purse along with the stuff she had just bought. She describes the man as being about 5'6" with a large afro. If you have any information, call Silent Observer. Sheriff deputies from Kalamazoo following up on a previous investigation, leading them to a home in the 5300 block of North Riverview Drive in Cooper Township. When they got there, they said meth and the tools to make the drug were found in the house, along with other drugs as well. Multiple suspects were identified, and one is being held at the Kalamazoo County Jail on unrelated warrants. The case is being forwarded to the prosecutor's office. The family battle surrounding the late radio host Casey Kasem during his final days continues more than a month after his death. Although the 82-year-old passed away on June 15th, his body is yet to be buried. Now, according to a family spokesperson, they don't know where Kasem's body is. The spokesperson says Kasem's wife of more than 30 years, Jean, has taken the body from a funeral home in Washington State, but she says the body is not missing. The funeral home says it no longer has the possession of the body, but didn't provide any information on the circumstances under which it was removed. We'll find out. You could use your smartphone to keep track of your bank account, your to-do list, your social life, and now you could even track your UV rays. An app is available to let people know when they've been out in the sun too long and make sure they can avoid the dangerous side effects at the same time. First on Fox, a sunshine-filled Sunday is almost in the books here in West Michigan. The summer-like temperatures had a lot of people outdoors, especially along the lake shore. Even with the cold water of the lake, people packed the beaches in Grand Haven, St. Joseph, even hit the harbor in Manistee. But the weekend didn't close out with a number of water emergencies. That includes water rescue efforts on the Muskegon River and on Lake Michigan near Michigan City. More on those in just a minute, but first we start with a boat that capsized Saturday afternoon near Chicago. 1 person is dead, at least 2 others are still missing. Authorities are saying tonight they believe the boat may have caught fire before going under. Fox 17's Jessica McMaster in the newsroom tonight with more from investigators and a man that found one of the victims. Jess? Thanks, Kevin. Multiple crashes involving several vehicles causing some traffic issues along US 131 near I-96 early this evening. Southbound lanes were closed for a while between 96 interchange and Ann Street shortly after 6. No serious injuries being reported in that crash. A couple from Grand Haven were injured after a motorcycle crash on Saturday in Cass County. Deputies say Charles and Jackie Everman were near Robinson Road and Monette Street when Charles lost control of his motorcycle, causing it to tip over. He was rushed to the hospital. No word on his condition tonight. Jackie was treated at the scene and released. Deputies say they both were wearing helmets. That motorcycle crash is one of several we've seen in West Michigan in just the past few weeks. Tonight, Fox 17's Deanna Falzone is in studio, introducing us to a man that's going above and beyond to train people on what they should do in an emergency like this if it happens near you.
For more on their efforts, just head to our website at fox17online.com. But some of the things that they're trying to look at are legislation and, of course, preventative measures, you know, everything from what motorcyclists can wear. It kind of includes a lot of different objectives that they're trying to target by 2016 to kind of reduce those numbers.
Yeah, just getting the effort started, though, is
exactly.
Big effort.
You know, and every year, you know, it never gets old to kind of talk about it again and remind people what's out there.
Good information. Yep. Thanks, Deanna. In Kalamazoo tonight, a boy shot and killed last week is being remembered on what would have been his 14th birthday. 13-year-old Michael Day was shot while riding his bike on Memorial Day. It happened in the 1800 block of Ray Street on the city's southeast side. On Thursday, 15-year-old Victor Garay was arrested and charged with open murder in that shooting. Today, family and friends of Day could be seen gathering around a memorial where it all happened, wearing T-shirts that read, "Happy Birthday." Day's funeral will take place Tuesday at the Pine Creek Community Center at 3 o'clock. More on this story at 10:30. We're hearing from the mentor of the suspect in this shooting and the efforts he made to keep him out of trouble. Ann B. Davis is known for playing the role of housekeeper Alice on the Brady Bunch. She's died. That's according to a close friend. Davis fell and hit her head Saturday morning and never regained consciousness. Before getting into acting, Davis had planned to study medicine at the University of Michigan, but caught the acting bug from her brother. Her big break came when she got the role of Charmaine Schultz, the secretary on the Bob Cummings Show in the 50s. But to generations of American TV viewers, she will be best known as Alice. She was 88 years old. A West Michigan couple is celebrating a milestone.